Okay, so it's been a while since I put out a video about my poor little Jeep Cherokee, my '87 Cherokee. As you can tell, we're driving it right now. Speedometer's off. It says I'm doing 60. I'm actually doing about 47. I think what the GPS says. Pretty windy day today. You gotta ignore I can't get the window to roll up, so that's one issue. Stereo's dead. That's another issue. No indicator lights or anything. The dash is working now, but electrical nightmare. Ended up the last video where it was breaking down and acting all crazy was alternator. Took the alternator off, but took up the AutoZone or O'Reilly's actually, and had to test it. Tested it 4 times. It came back every time perfect. So I put it back on the truck. Works perfect. No idea. I'm figuring it had to be some kind of grounding issue. Yeah, she's doing good. You know, this is a lot quieter. Got an exhaust put on it. Got the muffler put back on it. Much quieter now. Front sway bar is now removed because the bolt was broken, so I took it completely off because it was binding against the spring and making a loud popping, banging noise when I went around a corner, and it caused the whole truck to dive in on that corner, which was not fun. It's pretty scary, actually. Running good. I'm having an issue with either the slave cylinder or with the transmission. Whenever I come to a stop, I put it in neutral with the clutch in. It's fine. As soon as I put it into gear, hold the clutch in, it fights me to go into gear, and then it starts to feel like it's grabbing, like it's trying to pull forward. Pull it in neutral and it goes away. A lot of times if I pull up to the light without pulling it into neutral, it'll do it as I'm going to a stop, and it's actually hit so hard, fully engaged clutch, that it will lock the tires down, pulling up to a light or a stop sign. Kind of scary. Yeah, it's really, really quiet. Like, freakishly quiet here, other than the vibrations and stuff, which I'm not used to because it's been loud since I bought it. Yeah, I'm not used to it being this quiet. Good God, it's windy. Just not used to it being this quiet. It's odd. I wish the stereo worked. But yeah, apparently now I got a new issue. I slammed my brakes and I pulled out in front of me, and I think I got a sticking caliber. It was pulling to the driver's side really hard, and it kept trying to death wobble on me. Pulled over and beat it with a hammer, and then took a pry bar and pried the piston back into the caliber, and then pumped the brakes, and it's not pulling to the driver's side anymore. So that's a good sign. I think that's about it for that video. I'll update you. I'm in the middle of moving, so I really don't need the truck to break down on me right now. So I may make a new video here soon. Hopefully I'm going to replace the clutch master cylinder and slave cylinder, and see if that fixes it. I also found out today when I was getting the exhaust done that the transmission mount is completely pancaked. So I got to get a new one of those. You can actually pick the transmission up off the mount. So that's not a good sign. So lots of work in progress. All right. See y'all later.